Yeah, Mo, I made you a presenter, man.
Okay. Okay. Do you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was trying to make a GL entry, right? And this is what I got. The balancing field profit center in line item 001 not filled out. How do we resolve that?
Go to the SPRO IMG.
Okay.
Next screen, open up, man. Keep that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Financial accounting new.
Financial.
You are going into. Yeah.
Okay.
General ledger accounting. Business transaction. Document splitting. Go there. Define document splitting characteristics for general ledger accounting.
Oh.
Okay. Remove that mandatory on the right side for both. Right side for both. Yeah. Just save it.
What does that mean?
That I'll let you know when I'm in new GL, man. I have not covered
okay.
this topics yet.
Okay.
Yes,
are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Kadir had sent out an email with credentials.
Yeah, I'll do.
And I have some doubts, but maybe not now. I have doubts in Dunning. I have doubts in.
So now I can post, right?
No, yeah, try it, man.
Okay. Let me see. Post it. Let me see.
Reset. First reset it. Go to the document. Document on the top menu.
Oh, okay. And then reset. Oh.
Simulate first. Simulate. On the top, yeah. Okay. Now post.
Okay.
Post.
Post it. Okay. All right. Oh, it didn't work again. Balance.
Do it again. Reset. Do it reset. Document.
Okay.
Document. Reset.
Reset. Okay.
Enter. 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 Now go ahead and simulate.
Okay. Document. Simulate. Okay.
Now
save. Okay, maybe I have to do. Okay, do F. Okay, F02.
Clash N.
It's my time. How was your day?
My day, because it's a holidays, kids are troubling me from morning. When there is a school, they don't get up.
I know. Okay.
You don't have a school, you see this, you'll be getting up early.
Okay. 900.
Arshita, you said what? Credential you have not said. You have attached the document of that error again.
Second page. I mean the same thing, second slide. Can you see the second slide?
Okay.
Is it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now simulate document, simulate. Okay, so now I can save it, right?
Go ahead and save it.
Save it, let's see. Separate.
122, 169. 150.
Okay, it worked. Document 1 posted. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right, you can take over.
Yeah.
Kathir?
Hmm.
Actually, in SAT accounting, while maintaining this period controls, if you can, if you maintain them, by error, if you maintain them wrong, something wrong, after saving it, can we delete them?
Periods?
In this OADS, like maintain period controls,
Yeah. But the
right?
once you posted, you cannot, right?
Okay, the ones which were saved also we cannot, right?
Right. No, it will not allow you to do it once you have posted certain transactions to the period.
Okay, actually, yesterday I created something different also, but the first one, by mistake, while I'm going back,
No, you can create another period control. I'll show you one second.
I created another period control. That's not a
Yeah,
problem,
but
but
you need to assign another period control. You can do it.
yeah, I cannot do the first one. I can't undo that, right?
No, I'll tell you one second. You'll not get me what I said.
Do you want me to log off? I'm already logged in.
Yeah, just come out of that screen.
Yeah, I'm just coming up with the screen. System log off. I think now you'll be able to log in.
What's the depreciation area?
Wait, NA28.
Huh?
NA28.
Is this correct?
Yeah. Are you in my this time? Okay.
You're able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, I'm able to see my screen. Can I see your screen?
You had it with N?
NA28.
So this is yours?
No. Okay, you're talking about this one,
Your
I'm sorry.
asset classes.
You're talking about asset classes. Okay, those are same I have given. FBLD and all these things, so no problem. You can just give position FBLD.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, it's there, no?
Yeah, it's there. Try to deselect it
Activate this.
and give 2000. And again, after clicking enter, I'll be not able to see all those display.
Because you have not activated the depreciation key. Maybe. Did you activate depreciation key?
I think I've done that. I think I activated it.
Yeah, the system is fast, man.
You mean mine is fast or slow?
No, it's fast, pretty good one.
Oh, it's fast. Okay, thanks. I think I maintained the patient.
My system is very slow.
Even my system is slow, but today it's very fast. I don't know. Sometimes it.
Yeah.
What's your depreciation key?
Uh,
Good song, man, that is. Okay.
I think. What did I give?
What's the depreciation key?
I forgot. What did I give? Maybe NA?
No, SLM, what is that you have to?
I gave SLM, WDV, all the three.
It's SLM?
Yeah, SLM.
You've given a wrong description. Is this, am I right? Chart of depreciation for HI26.
Okay.
SLM,
Is the description wrong? Yeah, SLM.
No, that's fine. Description will don't worry. This is the one?
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah, it's active.
Yeah, I activated all the three.
Active.
See, all the three are active if you see.
maybe for this 2000 layout, let's go to the screen layout, master data, depreciation areas, layout.
See, all are like required only, but I'm not able to see them. What is the class?
For asset class.
Okay, that needs to be selected.
Yeah, 1 second, let me check.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. So that means class needs to be selected there, right?
In the screen layout.
Okay. In screen layout. Class needs to be selected. Okay.
Done?
Got it.
These are all required, 10.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not doing anything. I just
No, I'll do it later. That's fine.
Okay. That's it.
And one more doubt.
Hmm.
Kabir, in this OAVS, maintain period controls.
No. No.
OAVS.
Maintain period.
OAV, it's V.
D for
No,
Delhi?
it's V. V for Vani.
Yeah, it's not coming. OABS is taking me somewhere else.
I think it's not V, it's V.
Okay, you want me to go to maintain period controls, right?
Yeah.
This one you're saying, right? Maintain period control methods.
Yeah. Not method. I think I wanted you to go to
Just the
maintain
normal
period
maintain
control.
period
Just the
controls.
normal one.
Yeah, over here you have maintained a variant, right?
Yeah. Actually, I've created two variants, but I wanted to
H1
ask about
and
this
NA.
NA. NA, if I
That's
want to
fine. You
delete.
can create any number. It's not a
No,
problem.
no,
You
if I
can-
want to delete H1, can I delete it?
But if you want to delete H1, this H1 you have assigned it over here, right? In calendar assignment here. By H1.
Did I? I think I assigned it for NA.
Variant is NA.
I,
Yeah, it's there.
Both
You
of
need
them
to
are
delete this first. You need to delete this first. This one.
actually,
Delete this.
okay.
Because you created, no? This one. Then NA you created after this.
NA I want it.
Yeah, you can delete this.
No, wait. You're deleting one of NA also.
Huh?
Oh no, you're deleting it, correct? Yes.
No, I'm not deleting. I'm saying here I'm showing you. You can delete this way.
Okay.
Here. After
In-
deleting it, you go ahead and delete that. Then you might have maintained it over here, right? Maintain period control methods here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not
Yeah.
done here.
I've done
NA.
it with this.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, you're not done here, no? Anything.
I've not done here. I've just given my
Because
NA.
whatever period control we create there, we'll call it back here, no, Harshita?
Yeah,
That
I
H1.
called back with the correct one actually.
Yeah, so you did not assign it over. So anyway, you
I
can,
did not
if you
assign
leave
the
it alone
feature.
also, it doesn't make a difference. You don't
No,
know.
I can leave it okay. Why? Because instead of some of
Because
the previous
once you
assignment.
are using your depreciation key, there you will not assign that. You will assign this FPC.
Oh, so if I leave it also, that's not a problem then.
Not a
I didn't
problem.
assign
Because
that then.
this matters a lot. Because this variant is calculating all this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
Remember, it's like a
Yeah,
posting period. Remember, we call
Yeah,
back
yeah.
again, right? Similar.
Mhm.
Done?
Done. I have other doubts, but not in this asset management. It's on different topics, so we'll do it later.
Okay.
Or can you do it? Anyways, you have the system now.
Yeah, what else?
Dunning.
What is the error you're getting?
Actually, while we are defining Dunning procedure, can you go to that SBMP?
I'll go to the configuration.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is identification?
I think I'm getting, I mean, even starting I got that out actually. Which one I got?
Any 01?
I think FBMP.
No. Did you run the Dunning procedure?
No, starting itself I got it out actually. I mean, it's not allowing me to. While, defining itself I got it out. I mean, it's not allowing me.
What is that?
New procedure. Click on new procedure.
New one? This any 01 or what? No,
No,
you're not
just
done
go
it
to new
still. Okay.
procedure.
Huh.
After giving something, done procedure, give something NA28 or something or the other.
Hmm.
Some name. See, can you see this after standard transaction Dunning? There is one more, that's not selected actually, that's deselected. It's not
Yeah,
accepted.
because you give this, you maintain the intervals.
After maintaining also it's still same.
Okay, then you maintain standard Dunning transaction. This will come automatically. Press enter. You got it.
Yeah,
Now you
but
start
second
doing
one that's done special GL transactions, that's not being selected.
That is not getting highlighted right over
That's
here.
not getting highlighted, I'm sorry, and I can't select it also. And can you go back, I mean, be here and go to running levels.
One second.
After giving done run, I mean always done and print all, go to minimum amounts.
Now let me
Sorry,
see.
sir, don't go back.
Yeah, tell me. What?
Go to minimum amounts, top.
Go charges now. First we need to fill
Oh,
up the
sorry,
charges.
charges, yeah. Currency USD. I've given 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4.
Minimum
Then after
amount.
this, the minimum amounts.
Yeah, what's happening?
After this also, till here I'm able to do it. I'm not able to do Dunning text. I'm not able to see the Dunning text and all this.
Yeah, because you need to go back and come again.
Oh. HA26. No, HA26.
Okay, now here
Yeah.
either you search it, click on this new company code. Go to HA26. You come here. We are doing separate notices for Dunning area. You need to save it twice over here. Save it twice.
Okay, we have
Okay,
to
see
save
I'm
it
saving it twice. One,
Okay.
again I'm saving it. Once you save it twice,
That's
only
the
you will
reason
get
I'm
it.
not able.
Now you click on this Dunning text after saving it twice. Now you will get that.
Okay, that's the reason I'm not able to do.
Now you are getting this.
Got it.
Okay, I saved it actually. You can do it again. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Create with a new procedure.
Yeah, I'll create with a new procedure.
Okay, but once you create with a new procedure, now it will directly get into that. Okay, because we have already created one procedure on the NA26, no? So it will not ask you now again.
Oh,
Directly
okay.
go.
Okay, if I give the running procedure new one also, it will directly take me there.
Now it will go directly. It will not ask anything. Once you
Oh,
do
by
it, you will.
because you've already done it. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, what I'll do, I'll delete it. You can do it again.
Sure, you can delete it. No problem. You have given NA26.
No, I did not save it, I suppose. Okay.
Oh, then it's fine.
Done?
Yeah, done.
Okay. Okay. Come back to asset accounting. Everyone there? Amua,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm there.
This is very, very important with this part which I'm telling you. Yesterday we have done the month-end depreciation calculation. Now, there is a legacy assets, right? We have a legacy asset. What are legacy assets? Old assets.
Yeah, so is this a different scenario? Legacy asset, different scenario?
No, I'm not yet. Under legacy assets, there are two scenarios again.
Okay.
This is the main heading, legacy assets. Legacy
Okay.
assets are nothing but your
Old assets.
old assets. What old assets? Assets which are in your legacy systems. Old systems, not in SAP. Right? When you are going into SAP, there will be some assets, right, which you need to pull it into SAP. If suppose you are going into an implementation, that company might already be using some assets, right?
Yeah.
So for those assets. Legacy system. Okay, now under this there are two ways. Suppose if the company is going for an implementation on 01/01/2014, right? No. This is the date of implementation.
Yeah.
This is the date of implementation. Okay. So 31/12/2013 will be its, we call this as a cutover date. Getting this?
Yeah.
Cutover date means
No,
this will be my last
you,
date.
one minute.
Uh,
Harry, can you go over that again, please? Can you go over, because are you saying that 2014 we are getting a new system implementation?
Yes, not new implementation. My system is going live from 01/2014. I'll be working on SAP. All my users will be working on SAP. It will go live.
Okay.
The system will be going live.
Okay. And then we have a legacy system that ends in what?
31/12/2013. This will be the last day of my working on those legacy assets, legacy
Okay.
system.
Okay.
So this date will be my cutover date. Okay. It is a mandatory question in your interview about this. Okay. Did you work
Please tell me again, I didn't get you.
Huh?
I mean,
Hello?
I didn't get you, I lost.
No, Archita. We are implementing this SAP. It is going live on 01/01/2014. What you are working as an end user, right?
Okay, yeah.
So from 01/01/2014, you will be working on SAP. So your last day that on the system will be 31/12/2013. Whatever you are using, Tally, Valley, whatever it might be.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever it might be. That will be the last. That is called as a cutover date.
Okay.
Okay. So this is we are trying to take over assets from the previous year. Am I right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Previous year. So whatever it might be that asset might have been of 2010 or whatever year it might be. We don't know. Some 10 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, whatever it might be. This is one scenario. This is in case the SAP is being implemented in the fiscal year 2014. We are trying to pull up the legacy assets, old assets of the previous year. Okay. Next scenario, I'll tell you about the current year also. Okay. Hold on. Let's finish this then. Okay. So what I will do first, we need to set the company code status. Where is that setting? Asset accounting, asset data transfer. Here, set company code status, first setting.
Okay.
Okay, now what was our company code? It was F500. If I go here, Kavita, you there? Okay. Data transfer always allowed.
No.
Okay, if you select this, data transfer is completed. It will not allow you to do it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
So you select this as 2. Okay. Kavita, you're not on headphones.
Yeah, yes.
Please use your headphones.
Yeah, I'm using headphones.
Muted. Unmuted.
Okay. Next. Okay. Now I'll go here. Parameters over here. See, parameters for data transfer.
Sorry, did you set company code status? I mean, did you do that?
I did not get you. Can you come again, Harshita?
You were telling about set company code status.
Huh. If you set that, if you set this only, you will be able to take the old assets.
Okay.
If you do not want to do, a person should not allow to do an old asset transfer, then you select this.
Okay, got it. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, here, specify transfer date / close fiscal year. It's nothing but my cutover date over here, last close. Now see, automatically what is the date? Let's see here, position, go to that F500. What is the date here? 31st-3/2013, right?
2013.
Because the fiscal year what we are using here is 1st April 2014. So here I'll just change the date. 04, right? See. So this will be. Hey, Amu, are you clear with the dates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Our fiscal year is what? It's starting from 01/04/2014.
So cutover date should be 31/03/2014, right?
No, 13.
13, na? The last day of this. Hello?
Yeah, last day of April 1st, 2014
The last day
should
of
be
the previous
31st
trading
May
period.
2014, right?
Yeah, you tell me what is the last day of last previous financial year?
31st/3/2014.
How come?
13.
13, na? Previous year.
Okay, previous year, it's not this year.
See,
Yeah.
this is my current fiscal year, 01/04/2014 till 31st/03/2015.
Yeah, this is current year.
This is the current year. What is my previous year here then?
01/04/2013.
01/04/2012 to 31st/03/2013. So what was the last? This is the previous year, right?
No, that's before previous year. That's not.
Oh. This is my current year. This is my current,
There's
right?
1 year, there's 1 year missing in between.
No. See, what did, okay. I'm going into wrong. Right.
Did you get my point?
Yeah, 13 till 14.
Yeah, now it's correct actually.
Okay. Now this is correct, right?
Yeah.
So this is 31st/3/2013, right? See here, this one.
Yeah.
31st/3/2013, cut over date. Hey, Amoa, you usually get confused in the dates, man, over here. Amoa, you there?
I'm good. I get it.
Oh, okay. 31st/03/2013. Okay. So this is from the specified transfer date or close. So this you have given it. Okay.
So one more doubt.
Good.
All right,
So
Kadir.
that means current. Then can you go to Excel sheet once? That means implementation date current is Jan, right? Why are you giving it?
No. I just gave you an example over there. So this will be 13.
Okay. No, I got it. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it moves on till here. So this will be, I think the date here is given as what then? (31st/3/2013). So this should be 12, right? Right, this should be 12.
Yeah.
Am I right?
12.
It can be 13
What?
also.
Why?
Why is it 12?
The cutoff date is 31
Before
March.
April 1st is 13, right?
See, we started on, so it will be 13 only then.
It will be
Yeah.
13 only.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 13 only, and this is implementation starting on April 1st, 2013. Yeah,
Yeah, everything is fine.
yeah, that is fine.
Okay. Let's go back. Okay, this comes in a specify last period in the previous system. Usually it is not recommended to use this particular configuration. Rather than it says you manually calculate the depreciation and you put in the system. Rather than you are putting the previous period in this. Okay.
Okay.
So there will be always a difference in the calculation of the depreciation. Okay. So which we usually in the previous period like this. Okay. So we don't use in case of this, only for the current period we'll use this. So I'll come back again on this.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means this last period posting, actually whatever the earlier ones have done, they will be definitely different. So we should only look after the current thing.
Yeah. So now I'm doing it.
And the specified transfer date last close fiscal year, we are just viewing it or we are changing that also?
No, I'm not doing anything. The last
You
period.
just
here.
viewed, no, not this last period, the transfer date last closed.
Yeah, you just seen it. What is
You
the date?
you
over
just
there?
viewed it, that right?
Yes. It will be there. Automatically the date will be there. The last.
Okay.
Now I am creating a legacy asset. Old asset.
Okay.
So once I create, the transaction code is AS91. You have to remember this, like a master data.
Just a moment. Yes.
AS91. Now I'm creating a legacy asset. What's this? Old asset. So my asset class is FBLD. Say master data. Company code F500. Okay, enter. So this is my legacy asset for previous year, right?
Yep.
Previous year 2012 or something like that. Okay. So
Give it as
here, see what will happen.
2012.
Watch this. Watch this. What is the error? 101 2014.
2014 is still
What
not.
it says?
Calculation dates must be earlier than or same as transfer date.
Earlier, it should be old
But
date.
Kadir, capitalization date, you're giving future date.
That's what I'm telling you. It will not take. It will give you an error. This date, what are we trying to pull up? Which asset we are trying to pull up? We are trying to pull up old assets. So you have to give the old date, not the current one.
Okay, you're not giving the current one also, so I just got that.
No, I'm just trying to show you that if
Okay.
it throws an error, it will not take.
So
So this
if the
capitalized date
current
is
or
the,
future, it throws an error.
yeah, it will not take because you said you are trying to pull up the old assets, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So my old asset, I'm telling you, my previous financial year. So my previous financial year was this one, right?
Yeah.
014. So I'll
So
give
you
here
should put
as
12.
12. Now it should take. Okay, enter. It is gone, see?
Yeah.
Okay, now I go to this time dependent normal, this is all. Okay, see. Now what are we trying to post? We are trying to bring an asset which we have purchased on 01/04/2012, right?
Mm-hmm.
When SAP was not there.
When it was not there, it was in different platform.
Yeah. So the value of an asset during that period was 100,000. Let's say 120,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when they purchased, so it was charged with a depreciation 10%. So how much it is?
12,000.
Huh.
1,200. Yeah, 12,000.
12,000. So the value it has reduced to 12,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the current value of the asset now? Net book value this
This minus
minus
this.
is 108,000. This is the net book value.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this part will be calculated and given to you by the client users.
Oh, okay.
Okay, NBV value.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this is the value of purchased an asset. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, acquisition value.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what we will do? I'll come back here. Now can you see your takeover values over here on the top?
Yeah.
Okay, you go here in the takeover values.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see here. You will put the values over here.
Okay, the one which client has provided.
Yes.
Okay.
You will put those values here.
Okay, so you put acquisition value, which is the 120,000.
120,000. Yeah, good one.
Okay.
So what was my accumulated depreciation?
12,000.
10%.
12,000.
Okay, 12,000.
Not an ordinary depreciation. It is an accumulated depreciation.
Accumulated depreciation.
Not the ordinary depreciation. Why ordinary depreciation will not come? Because the year got closed, right? 31st, whatever that, 31st 03 2013.
Yeah.
Year got closed. That's what we said, right? So once the year is closed, your ordinary depreciation will not come because of the P&L account gets closed, right?
Yeah.
Carry forward. So only accumulated depreciation will be carry forward.
So hold on. So let's say if the item was bought in 2010, we'll take all the accumulated depreciation from 2010 to
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. We will take that way. Because that asset is neither sold. If it is sold, you will not pull that asset, right? That asset is
Yep.
closed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Only those assets you are carrying forward which are old assets in the old system into SAP.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now whatever information you are seeing this will be only treated as a legacy old data. It will show you in the system that you have pulled it from the old system. It will tell you legacy. Now how much the net book value should become?
108.
108 double
It
triple
is
zero.
108.
Yep.
000, yeah. Okay.
Now this is all getting posted where? In the master data.
Master data.
Master data.
I'll save it now. Now this is posted only into the master data, not into the GL, right? This also should get updated in the GL. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's true. It
That's
should also get updated in GL.
This got updated only in the master data,
Master data.
AS91. Not updated to the GL. I need to update to the GL also, right? The same thing. Hey, you're getting
What?
this, right?
So why do you have to post it to the GL? Hold on.
Alright. You don't
Yeah.
want the value to be updated to the GL, huh?
Let me see.
It should not update to the GL. It should only show where.
It should
Hello?
get updated both ways.
This is only in the master data. It has not updated to the GL,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
That's true.
This is only lying in the master data. It has not updated to my respective GL accounts. Okay. Now, if it has to be updated to the GL account, this GL account, so we post a adjustment entry. Okay,
Oh.
one entry we will post. Now, there are two ways of posting to GL over here. Posting to GL. There are two ways. One, you can post it through F-02 or you can post through OASV. Okay. Now, what is the entry I need to post is, since this is a building account, so that was a building means it's coming in, right? Building, right?
Yeah.
So building. So what? Accumulated depreciation. Remember, it got credited.
Yeah, that's true.
Depreciation to accumulated depreciation.
Yeah.
Yesterday's class. Remember, Rashita?
Yep.
That is credit. So this all should, whenever in your finance, it will have a double effect, right? You should, whenever there is a debit, there should be a equal
There
credit.
should be a credit. Yeah, equal credit.
Right. So this is debit, this is credit. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
This is credit, and one more credit should come. So this credit we call as acquisition production cost offset entry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, content is crazy, man.
Crazy, right?
So there should be two credits in this one.
No, these are the normal one, man. This is your, as per your whatever that booking, accounting knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, building, you're getting in building. You purchased, right, this building. Debit. Accumulated depreciation is a credit entry always. So it gets nullified at the time of sale. Remember when we sold, that accumulated depreciation get nullified.
That's true.
Right. This one extra entry is basically we will bring in the difference get posted to the acquisition production cost offsetting account. Or somebody also will call this as a conversion.
Is this an automatic entry or we have to manually do that?
No, you need to create manually one.
Okay.
Okay. Now this entry, now whatever entry is there, it should get reversed, right? Later.
Yeah, that's true. Later it should get reversed.
Okay, this is later reversed, posted during the trial balance upload. Okay. When you upload the trial balance, right? After later you reverse that entry. Simple, I'll tell you like this. Later you just reverse this entry, so it will get nullified.
Okay.
This entry is basically taken into account. This entry we are using is basically because to upload this GL.
That's true.
That's it. Hello?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's it. Later you reverse it.
Okay. To nullify that.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Let's go ahead and now let me post to F-02. What will happen? Let's see. The same entry I'll post. Now you tell me. None of you people are telling me what is the problem with this. 04. See, it is not allowing to post.
It's not allowed.
Cannot
be directly posted.
So what GL accounts cannot be directly posted?
So building and all this can't be posted directly.
Come on guys. What accounts cannot be directly posted?
Oh, asset account. That was it.
Reconciliation account.
Reconciliation accounts and
Oh,
stuff. Yeah.
Your
Reconciliation accounts can't be posted directly. It needs
But-
to go through GL.
But is this a recon account?
Yes, asset is a recon account. We post to the asset master data. Remember 1 of 0, 2 of 0, 3 of 0.
Yeah.
When we were posting, purchasing, we post to the master data, it updates your recon account.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right. Now when I'm posting, it is saying it cannot be posted directly. Then how? So note down this. I don't remember this. 1 second. Okay, set or reset a reconciliation accounts.
Set or
Set
reset.
or reset reconciliation. Note down the transaction code OAMK.
OAMK. Okay.
Position. Go to your company code F500. Select the company code. Click on this. Change control of reconciliation accounts. You see 200, 500?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
So you remove this to the recon account. Remove this. Reconciliation account type.
Oh, okay.
Why did you remove it? Wait.
Now you tell me what is the error we are getting here?
It says in company cannot be directly posted. Okay, you can't post directly today.
So in order to post this, I am removing this as a recon account.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Now I'm saving it.
Okay. And
So, Kadir,
okay,
if
you
it's
go
a-
on more.
yeah, if it's a recon account, right? And now they say we cannot post to a recon account. Isn't there another way of posting that account, right? Should we have to go and take the recon account?
Yes, if you want to update to the recon account, you need to reset the recon account, then go ahead and post it to that particular GL account.
Okay.
Okay. So here I go. Now if I say
Can you
press
hold
enter,
on?
it should, yeah.
Actually, you went to this set or reset recon account and you have removed from SR to just normal thing. Can't
Yeah,
you do
nothing.
that
I
in
just
master data?
kept it plain. Huh?
I know. Can't you do that in FS00? Go there and you can directly remove over there.
No,
also,
it will not
right?
allow. It will not allow you to do it.
I mean, every time we can change something over there, right? We can't change after
No,
posting?
no, you cannot. Apart from once the data is posted in the master data, you cannot check apart from description.
Oh, okay. Why? Because one day, mistakenly I posted it and I went back and I changed it, but not this one, not recon field, but I changed something.
No, you
different.
try it. It
allowed
will
me.
not allow. It will not allow unless and until if it is posted. If it is posted, it will not allow. If you have not yet posted, it will allow you to do it.
I think I might have not posted then. But still it allowed me. I mean, after posting it allowed me. I mean, not this field, maybe some other field.
No, it should not allow. Not from there.
Yeah, other field actually, something like revenue, we'll select the G001, G067, all those. That, I mean, that field got
That
allowed.
also you can change. Yeah, that also you can change. Field status
Okay.
group also you can change.
So only this vacant account field can't be changed once it's saved.
No, the GL account also you cannot change. No? Once you
Oh, GL accounts can't be changed. Yeah, I've seen that already. So this
Okay.
also it can be changed. Okay,
no,
thanks.
and even open item, line item also you cannot change.
Okay, got it.
Okay. All right. Now this is done. Now I am trying to come back here and I am trying to press enter. It goes through.
No.
It still says that.
No, I need to do it again.
Oh, okay.
True?
Yeah.
400, 500. Okay. Now I don't want to change this also. This is also pretty dangerous idea of changing it and then posting it, because if you are doing in the mid, okay.
Mhm.
So this also. So instead of, even though it's a recon account, there is a transaction code where you can post directly transfer balances here.
Okay.
The transaction code is OASV.
OASV.
So
Transfer balance.
it's not a good practice to use F02, right? F-02,
No,
right?
no, you can use this practice if you are going before implementation, if you want to post this way. You
Okay.
can use both.
Okay.
But if you are doing in the mid, where the implementation is done live, and in the middle you are doing it, because this is done in the production server, right? Hello.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now the same entry through this transaction code I can post directly over here. Same
So,
transaction I can post it.
so that's okay if we leave from F-22 and do it this way, right?
Yeah, either way, that's what I gave you. There are two ways of doing it.
But in this way, it's not possible to change and do it.
Which way?
If it
This
is in
way.
mid. No, in other thing, F-02.
F-02, it is compulsory. You need to change it in OAMK.
So again, we'll have to come back again and save it. Rather than that, better if you.
Yeah, directly you can do it in OASV without changing. I'm not changing anything. I kept it as it is over there, asset account.
Okay, without changing. Yeah, I've seen it. You have changed.
OAMK, I
I
kept
kept
it as it is. I did not do any changes. Here, see. This is as it is. I'm not changing anything over here. Okay.
Okay.
Now before that, I need to create one GL, right? I said APC.
Yep.
So
No,
I
APC
create
will
somewhere.
have to create.
Yeah, wherever you want, you create. This is a clearing GL.
Balance sheet.
APC,
APC, offset.
offsetting, clearing.
Okay. 001. 3.
Normal GL.
Okay, normal GL.
Here. I go here. I came back to that posting, transfer balances, OASV.
OASV, okay.
I give SA, enter.
Mm-hmm.
GL account 200, 500.
500.
Now need to look for the accumulated depreciation GL. 100, 600.
100, 600 accumulated.
100, 600.
Mm-hmm.
100, 900.
100, 900
Just now.
is this. Yeah, just now we have done it.
This is credit. This
This
is
is also
credit.
credit. First one is debit.
The total value which I am trying to bring in, local currency, total amount is 120.
Yep.
Right. In this, what is the amount that I am foregoing? That it is
12,000.
going into accumulated 12,000. So the actual amount is
108,000.
8,000.
Oh, okay. So at the end of the day, credit and the debit are equal.
Debits and credits are equal.
Man, this one, it needs more sitting down to understand this. but-
Okay, actually I did not take the right dates. I'll go back and take the right dates.
Oops.
Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm.
01/04/2000.
13. One 600. 100. No, it's 12. I mean 120,000. 12,000 is 170.
Mm, 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 mm.
What is this?
Should the created posting be posted
No,
beforehand?
no, I'm just saving it.
Save.
Okay.
Document number 35. Now it has got updated to the GL also.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So this is how you will post to the legacy. Clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So
Yep.
these are the two ways of doing it. By keeping that reconciliation and without keeping the reconciliation.
Okay.
Okay. Next scenario. Where Amua get angry with scenario word.
So this scenario is done?
Yeah.
Oh, we are done with scenario?
No,
You
no,
tell
no.
me what else we need to do then?
Take over.
Take over of asset,
Current year.
current year. Okay. Now, for example, in the current year, if you take, let's say, our asset got capitalized on what was the zero? Our fiscal year is 01/04/2013 till 31st
31st/03/2014.
This is our fiscal year. Okay. Now, that's my first period is April is my first period. May, June, July, August. So first period, second period, third period, fourth period, fifth period. Okay. Hello. Let's say the go live date. I'm saying, watch this carefully. Go live date is on this August 01/08/2013. This is
Okay.
nothing but my period
Period 5.
5. Clear till here? This is my go live date. I'm going on SAP.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Now my asset got purchased on (01/04/2013). So this is current year purchase, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
current year purchase. But different platform.
Right? Current year purchase.
Okay.
Okay. So that is period 1. Right?
Okay.
Clear till here? Any confusion? Anyone? This is little confused, so I'm just putting it very slow.
No.
Hello?
Clear.
Okay.
Nope. Good.
Good. Now depreciation is calculated up to how many months? April, May, June, July, 4 months, right?
Yeah.
4 months. So depreciation, huh?
April, May, June, July. Yeah, 4 months.
Let me
Only
put
4
like
months.
this. Depreciation is posted up to,
July.
okay, up to, let's say 30, July is 31st, right? 31st
Yep.
Seven.
/04/2013. Posted, na? In where it is posted? In the earlier system, old system.
31st/07.
Oh, right. So it is nothing but for 4 periods we posted depreciation. Huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
4 periods. Let's say this asset was purchased for the amount of 120,000. Okay. So depreciation is, total depreciation is how much? So depreciation is at the rate 10%. So total depreciation will be how much for the year, per year? 12,000, right?
12,000.
So that is per annum. Am I right?
Yep.
Yep.
Per annum. So the 4 months depreciation will be how much? 4,000. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this depreciation is posted where?
Accumulated depreciation.
No man, where? Which system this is posted in?
Old
the old-
system
in
is
the
some-
old-
So and so.
In the old system, legacy.
Old system. Good. This is what I want from you. Old system. So when it is posted this in the old system, what is the entry where it got posted? It has posted depreciation to accumulated
accumulated depreciation.
depreciation. Am I right? This is the entry, right?
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the entry of 4,000.
For 4,000.
4,000. This is what I posted. I started my conversation by taking the asset in the current year. Okay, the current year is 01/04/2013 till 31st 2014, March.
Mhm.
In this, I am going live on this particular day, 1st of August. That is nothing but my period 5. There was an asset purchased in the current year of worth 120,000, 10% depreciation, 12,000 per annum. So in the old system, the depreciation was posted up to 4 months, that is 4,000.
That is 4,000.
And the entry was also posted like this. Now this is what I need to update in my SAP.
Mm-hmm.
Update this in SAP. Okay. So now when my go live date is this 01/08/2013, so what will be my cutover date?
Cut off. It's
It is 31st July.
31st July 2013.
31st 07/2013. So this is my
Cutoff date.
cutover date. Clear, Arshita? Right. Now this is my cutover date. Okay. Till here it is clear. Okay. Now what we should do first here is, now we need to go back. Now watch this carefully. This is a little bit tweak over here. Okay. Now I go back here in the transfer dates. Here. Can you see here specify transfer date or last postscript here? I have to say specify last period posted in the previous system. So what is the period that has been posted in the last previous system up till July, right?
July 31st.
So this is where I'll post. This is where I'll give first date. So in this, what date I have to give? Specify last period posted in the previous system. So that is
Posted
period
in
is
the-
what period that is? 05. Last period, right? So it is for me 7th,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Transfer
07/2013. This is what, right? My period. This is what. Now let me see. Let's see whether I can give or not. Let's say F
Okay.
500.
500.
But see, this is in display mode. It is not allowing me to give here. See,
Yep.
Yep.
right? So what we have to do is, many consultants keep on doing something or the other error. This is not an error.
Okay.
Okay, you go here, specify transfer date / close posting period. Go to your company code F500. Go to the takeover date. Remove this. Okay,
Okay.
just save it. Ignore the warning. Ignore this.
Okay.
Okay.
Just save it. Okay, go back.
Okay.
Go here again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go to the position
Now it will display.
F500. I came back again to that same screen.
Yep.
Activate.
Oh.
Yeah, now it will display. Why? Because we have already removed the date.
Exactly. Now my fiscal year is 2013.
Period is 7.
And period is 7.
Okay, this is period 7 for us. Okay, not for the business.
Oh, period 5, sorry.
That's fine. That system will understand, right? I'll just give like this. Save it.
Save.
Back.
But it should be 5, right?
No, we said 7th, right? Period 7th, right? Our fiscal
No.
year is changed, right?
No, fiscal year.
The system will pick up automatically, right? If I give 7, it will pick 5, right? Remember F-02, we'll give the July, it will pick automatically, periods.
But no, hold on, because the period that we what do you call it? The fiscal year is period 7, okay? But no, the calendar year is period 7, which is in July, right? Right?
It will change automatically. The system will pick up whatever the period we have defined as per the fiscal year variant.
Oh, okay. So it can that means it can override what we have put there, right?
Yes. Let us see now. I'm going to the position key. I'll go to the company code F500. Now what will be my cutover date?
Cutover is
Same date. July
31st.
31st it should be.
So
It should be
7
July
means,
31st, right?
huh?
It
Yeah.
should be July 31st.
1 second guys, 1 second. So this should be F500. So this should be 8, sorry. 8 means 31st. Okay, hello.
Yeah. Sorry.
Archita.
Sorry, I didn't
this will-
see.
No,
this
but
8 means it has posted up till 31st of that date. It will take first from here.
Okay, it will take 1st of August.
1st of August. Then I go here, specify transfer date.
no.
Go to F.
Hold on, Adi. Is the are we using different physical dates in the one you did? Why do you keep saying 7 and 8? Because period 5 for us is what? I thought we have to put in the period that we have defined in the
No
variant,
man,
right?
see, always remember, I told you from the start, the system will understand these dates. You don't need to do it, whatever. Okay, see F-02, I go here. What is the date I'll put? Now you tell me. I'll put July over here. Okay, let me put July 01/07/2013. I'm putting July 01/07/2013. What is the, it should take 7th period. What period it should take automatically?
5. Should take 5.
See, 4th period.
Oh, 4th period? Okay. Oh yeah, 4th period. Oh, okay.
Right, April, May, June, July, 4th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it should pick up automatically. I'm saying the system will pick up 8, 5th period.
Okay.
Archita, you got this?
Yeah, I got it. I got everything
So
but one doubt after
so-
one Samoas is done.
Yeah.
So basically what you are saying is that the period that we put in that place doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter, right?
The system will
Yeah,
pick up
because
that
the
date.
system will
Whatever
firstly
period
pick
is, the system should understand as per that. Okay. Now let us see whether it does that way or not. Let us see this over here. Okay. Amor.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Harshita, go ahead.
Yeah, this is fine. I got everything. But in specify last period posting in previous system, while giving we gave 2013 and 8 as August, and you said it will pick from
So
the
it means
1st of August.
from that day it should calculate depreciation for me.
Yeah, but the whatever the header it says like previous specify last period, then how does that last period and first come into picture at the same time?
No, what it has posted till last means it will take from the first from there.
Okay,
second.
whatever the last is first. Okay. I got that last
I'll come
concept,
back, I'll come
everything I
back.
got it.
It means here what it says fiscal year period. From here my current year depreciation should start calculating.
Yeah. This I got it, whatever you said. But
Yeah.
No, hold on,
irrespective of that, the one which you're giving and the header, both of them are, quite different, right? I just got that drop actually.
No, Harshita, you don't compare this setting and this setting. Both are different.
No, I'm not comparing the settings, but it says specify last period posting in previous system. And when we give the current
Transfer.
thing, it's
See, in
accepting.
the bracket what it says, transfer during fiscal year.
Okay, so that's the reason we should give the starting of this year.
Yeah.
Hadid, I still don't understand the period. I still don't understand it.
Okay. When I was writing this, you said it's clear, right?
Yes, everything here is clear.
Exactly the same thing I gave it over there. I did not give anything. I gave cutover as 31st/07/2013. See, cutover date as same thing I gave it over here. I did not do anything. Same 31st/07/2013 I gave.
Yep, that is
Okay.
okay.
Next, from when my depreciation go live date is there, I gave my go live date, whatever the date is there, specify from where it should start calculating.
Let me see.
This is what I gave. Nothing different I have done. It is the same thing I did it over here. See, 8
Okay.
to 2013. 8 to 2013.
Oh, okay, I get it. So basically, I just saying it starts. I get it. Okay, sorry.
Same thing I've done. I've done
Yeah.
nothing different into it.
I got it. Mm.
Okay.
It's a weekend, right?
Okay. Now I'm posting this AS91 for the current year. So I'm creating a legacy asset. Same building. So legacy asset for current year. Okay. So here I'll give it as, when did we said we purchased? On 01/08/2013, right?
Yeah.
Is that when we purchased it? That was
4, sorry.
yeah. That was when it went live.
Yeah, go live. Okay, no man, our go live date is this. Okay, but this is a current year asset. Asset is of current year. Okay, enter. Everything is okay. Okay, now I'll go ahead and save it. Should I save it or take over values? I need to take it.
Take over values.
So I need to enter Docker values. Now can you see ordinary depreciation is coming?
Yep.
Earlier I never used to add, only ordinary depreciation is coming. What about the other ones? I need to have my acquisition also, right?
Yeah, you should have acquisition also.
Now can you see your transactions? Click on this.
Okay.
Here you will get asset value, whatever that value is, you can put here book depreciation, whatever the amount is, total.
Okay.
Value, asset value, value date, then you put the amount.
Amount of.
Hello?
Okay.
Instead of giving it over here, what we can do is directly we can go ahead and post it in that particular transaction, F-90. It gets automatically updated over here.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Instead of updating the value here, you can update through F-90. It's up to you. So we have updated one through this. So one I'll update through F-90. Okay.
Okay.
I'll save it.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's go ahead and check that value in the change mode. No value, see, nothing, right?
Nothing is there.
Nothing is there.
All are zeros here.
You're right, man.
Asset accounting.
He was right.
We need to give the go live date as capitalization.
No. That period, whatever it is asking, na,
Period, he is right actually.
he was right. Amma was right on that.
After saving, can we go back and do it?
No, I'll just change the dates, na, over here, that legacy date. Let us see. Because we usually use January, December, no? Always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Transactions. Will not allow me over here right now. So this should be
Fifth period.
I have vindicated.
F500. This should be
4. Invalidate.
no. This should not be.
But that should be 7. That should be the 7th of July, right? It should be the 7th. Yeah.
No. Let us see.
Yes, 92.
He got back. Okay. Hello.
Yep. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right.
Yep. We
Got
got
back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7
So we
plus
got
5,
all the
12.
months. Yep.
Yep.
Right. 7 plus 5, 12. So nothing is there. So that period is only, we have to change it over here as per that. Okay.
So that means period only, it's not month.
Period of that specific fiscal year only. Have to give it exactly. All right. Okay. Now I'll post it. F-90.
Excuse me.
It's 01. Here I have to
08.
give 8. 0108. $120.
120,000.
1,000.
70.
17, yeah.
Current year.
Legacy certificate, yeah. 100.
120. Save.
Save.
Slash and AS0. AS92.
92. Okay.
Asset values. Posted now. No?
Yeah,
Right, good,
post
good.
Now one more thing over here. It has taken 11,400. Okay. But it is not showing me the old, like 4,000 it should show, right? As a legacy, just for an
Yeah,
information, nothing else, just as an information it should show. Right? I mean to say it is legacy, right? The old one it should show, right? This is
Yeah.
showing
It should
as
show.
per the, yeah, it should show, right? That it should show. So for that we need to enter a journal entry again, the same thing. Hello?
Okay.
Okay. Now go to that same. OA, SV,
change the date.
Change the dates.
it's a 01, 08.
No, why is
No,
it?
it should be 31st/07, right?
Yeah. No, it
Oh,
should.
no, no.
Yeah. The cutoff date, right?
Yeah, it has changed.
84, yeah.
Depreciation. What is my depreciation GL account?
Yeah, this is
I think 400, 500. I think. I'm not sure. But
Yeah. 400, 500, 100, 600.
accumulated is 100, 600.
Credit. How much? 4,000.
4,000.
Just save it. So you have updated the value also for that. For the legacy asset.
Can we go and check it now? Okay, A72.
So it got updated to the GL over there. Hello?
Yeah.
To the update. GL account we updated, right?
Yeah, we updated to the GL.
4,700 you updated over there.
So why did we get 11,000 something?
Where? Because this is what you are posting it only for the from the 5th period, right? Something like that, right?
Okay, so that's the ordinary depreciation from the 5th period, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
If you want this to be shown here, yes, 1 second, 92, go to the takeover value.
Okay.
1 second, man.
Excuse me.
Hey, 1 second. I'm just doing one more.
One more asset?
Yeah, I'm doing something. I'm trying something over here. Hold on.
Okay.
So 0104 2013 501. Perfect. You give SLM1. Takeover values. I'll give 4000. Enter. And I save it. Transaction I'm not entering it. Hold on. So asset is 15, F-90. Purchased on this date, no?
Yeah.
2013. $120.
120. 40. Sorry, 70.
Now this asset is what? 15, right? Yes. 15.
100.
120.
Save.
Save it. Slash and AS 92. Asset values. Posted values. 4000. See, it is showing as a legacy.
No, it's showing 4,000 and as well as 12,000 over there.
Remaining. This is the right way.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
for getting into right thing, we'll have to change again in all these things.
No. What I tried over here, the other one in AS91, when I was creating an asset, in the legacy data, I have entered only the ordinary depreciation amount over there. Okay. So let me do it again from the start.
Yep.
Okay. See, I'm creating an asset, AS91. Okay. Legacy asset.
Legacy asset.
What is the date? Purchased on so and so.
Purchased on April 1st.
Yes.
Current year.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm changing this depreciation amount SLM1. Okay. That percentage was taking something else over there. So I'm changing this.
What is SLM? I mean SLM.
Pro rata basis. We created on
Okay,
depreciation.
we created on pro rata.
10% wise. Okay. I'm saving it.
Okay.
Okay. So before saving it, I'm going to the takeover value. See over here. In the takeover values, I'm entering only the ordinary depreciation 4000. Nothing else.
Okay.
You can enter the transaction data also. Again, you need to enter it over there twice. So instead of doing it over here, I'm saving it over here now.
Okay.
Done, right? Now the 16th asset, I need to purchase on what date? Let's save.
On the same April 1st.
Capitalized date, right? Whatever
No,
the
no.
capitalized date.
No. Why the same day? Because
My asset was purchased on so and so date.
Purchased on the same date. Acquisition date.
oh, okay. Okay.
Huh?
70.
Now it is 16. Right? Hello?
How do you identify this is 16, 15 and all that count?
Huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
earlier it was 15, right? How did you give 16?
I created a new one, na? Again.
Okay, it was saved at 16. Okay, I didn't see that below. Okay.
Created a new one.
Okay.
I'm saving it.
Saving. Okay.
Now let us go ahead and check that. Yes, 92. 16th asset value.
Is it asset values?
Go to the posted values. 4000 is the old one,
4,000
legacy.
is the old one. Yeah.
All these are new ones.
Yeah, I can see legacy data transfer 4,000 and others are planned. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
This is for the current year.
Got it.
Okay. The scenarios are troubling a lot, right? Now let's make more complicated this.
Oh, are we not done for the day?
I'm done, man.
Okay, good.
So the
Alright.
last part, what is left over is your month end. We have already seen month end activities and year end activity.
I think month end we have seen yesterday, right?
That only one thing we have seen month end. In the month end we do this, right? This is the
Oh,
month
okay.
end.
Month
Okay,
When
we
we
have
are
seen
running
month end
the
depreciation
depreciation
call,
package,
okay.
yeah. In the year end, what will happen? You need to close that, right? Carry forward
Yep.
balances
Yeah,
and all
obviously,
that. We
yeah.
need to look into it. So that year end activity, I'll show you, like how we need to open up the fiscal year for asset.
Okay.
Okay, when you're moving from 2013 to 2014 or 2014 to 2015, how we'll move and all that. Okay,
Oh, okay.
but remember in the current year we forgot one more thing. Nobody is telling that. This entry we need to post, right? This is only in the master
Oh,
data.
sorry. We forgot. Okay.
No man, very dangerous. We need to update this through OASV or F-02.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Oh, okay.
This is updated in the master data only,
It's updated in the master data, yeah, right.
not updated in the GL. So this you
So
need
we'll
to update
post
through
it.
this. So similarly, how we did it over here. Okay,
Can we do it now?
this one.
Yeah, he's asking, we'll do it now.
Yeah.
No. Guys, I need to sleep.
Yeah, you will do it over here. That's it. You do it over here. Give the date and
Okay.
give it. The normal man, how we did
Okay.
it last entry. Okay.
Alrighty.
So this.
Okay.
So this same thing you will give it. So what you will give it? It has been posted till 31st, right?
Yeah.
So give here 31st to 07 2013, 31st to 07 2013. Nothing but that is a fourth period.
Yes, sir.
This is a fourth period. Give the GL account, same thing.
1900.
No, 4500.
Yeah. 4500.
4500 to 1900.
600.
600 is accumulated, okay, accumulated depreciation. That's true.
Going for an offsetting entry.
I forgot I'm going for offset.
Okay. Debit credit. Save it.
So,
Now it has updated to a GL also.
GL also.
Got it.
Okay. Or use F-02 then reset it. Using F-02, use the reset
Mm-hmm.
to OAMK.
That means we have to remove the return and
Yeah.
do it and again do it. No. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's better.
Hadith, send us the file.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
All right. Good night.
So year-end activity and month-end activity with this comes to an end of your asset accounting. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It's
we enjoyed it.
You
It's nice
enjoyed it?
actually, but I didn't practice from 2 days. Why? Because I got stuck. Now I'll have to do
Year-end
so much.
activity is another 10 minute job. So tomorrow, then the moment I'm done, because I need to pick up banking for you, I've not done banking. So
Yeah.
from tomorrow onwards, what I'll do is I'll take 1 hour session for them, then afterwards half-hour session for you.
What? We are not meeting tomorrow.
Our meeting tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, after weekend.
Yeah, Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hadith,
And
So
Hadith,
Monday.
Hadith, we've
Sorry?
not done foreign. We've not done foreign exchange. You know that.
Yeah, that is what I'm telling you. 1 hour session I'll take for other people,
Okay.
then half an hour I'll take a backup, keep taking backup for you.
Okay.
Kadir?
Yeah,
Hello,
Kavita.
Kadir. So we have class on Tuesday, right? Tuesday morning, right?
Yeah, Tuesday. Not Tuesday, Monday.
India time.
Yeah, Monday, no?
No, India is Tuesday morning.
India
Monday is Tuesday for them, right? Kavita.
Tuesday morning, right? Monday holiday, right?
You are getting confused. For Kavita, it's Tuesday morning.
No. We have holiday, man, over here. So we will meet up on Tuesday. It's Sankratri over here.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Actually, sorry, Sankranti, right? Tuesday. So please, can you leave that day? We have.
Okay, so Monday no
Monday
class.
or
It's a
Tuesday?
festival day.
Hold on.
Tuesday.
Hold on. When is the Sankratri?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Not Monday.
Not Monday, but I am going to my relatives are here.
Okay. So we will meet up on then Wednesday. So our Wednesday means your Tuesday, man.
Or Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Tuesday.
Okay. Wednesday morning, right, Kadir?
Same time we will meet.
Okay.
Kadir, am I sharing the same time with you guys?
Ah,
No,
you
no.
are with you go with India, man. So you don't worry. Wednesday only that is. So you have a
Okay,
off on
Wednesday,
Sunday,
okay.
Monday, Tuesday. 3 days you have a tight sleep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
And
We don't have class on Monday, so we have only
Arshita?
on Tuesday now.
hello
Yeah,
Harshita.
Kavita? Hi, yeah.
Ashita, where are you? Where are you?
Harshita?
Just a moment. Who is talking to me now? Kavita or Amua?
Harshita, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Yeah, please can you give me your phone number? I will talk with later.
Oh, sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Can you just give me your email ID? I'll email you.
Okay, kavita2@hotmail.com. I think an email ID.
You will get it in the mail which I'll send you across.
Yeah,
Harshita.
same.
That's good, then I'll send it across.
Okay. All right.
And
Right,
Amua,
enjoy.
you're asking me something.
Yeah.
Amua,
that-
you
where-
can go. You can leave, man.
Okay. All right. No, I was saying, where are you? Are you in India or the States?
No, Amua, I'm from Tennessee, South.
Oh, you are in Tennessee?
Yeah, I stay in Knoxville.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. All right.
So our time is same actually.
Oh, yeah,
It's,
yeah, so I have
Tuesday
to-
evening.
Okay, so I have that the same time with you. Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, thank
Hey
you.
guys, we are meeting on US Tuesday same time. US
Yes.
Tuesday same time and
We-
Wednesday. Yeah,
Wednesday
Don't
morning.
worry, we know it.
Wednesday morning
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Okay, Kavita,
Okay.
can you inform?
Alright.
Can you inform Farhan?
Oh, sure, definitely.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we are meeting on Wednesday, man.
Okay. Okay.
Early hours
Okay.
of Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay.
Adios. Adios.
Kavita, one more thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can you
sir.
just send across a mail to your vendor, Farhan and you, that 50% of the content is completed?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Okay.
Make sure. And also mark CC for me in that.
Okay. Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye all.
Okay, guys.
Alright.
Yeah.
Have a great
Thanks so much.
weekend. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.